one again. So tell us about Soil Matters and how you implement a nutrient program.
Yeah, it's about working out where the farmer is at the moment and where he wants to go and what he's trying to change. Generally they come, our clients start out by just inquiring, thinking outside the square a bit, and where they can improve, and then all of a sudden they realise what they're standing on is their biggest asset, and you've got to start looking after that. It's not an instant fix, and you've got to be patient and understand that, but it's and soil biology and understanding that is as important as what you put on top or what you're grazing on top.
Yeah, so the philosophy is much more about not just feeding the plant or the crop that you're implementing, but also feeding the soil for that longevity and that overall performance.
Yeah, and it's a lot of cases is building a home again for your microbes to be able to survive in, and therefore convert your nutrients or organic matter into the elements that you need. And that's where the likes of EMs, once you've got that going, introduce that, and the whole system happens a lot faster. The whole thing leading towards less fertiliser inputs and less fertiliser used, and allowing the biology to create that for you.
Yeah, so, and we've been doing a bit of work together, and I suppose one of the things that we've found from an EM or our microbes perspective is that when you add our microbes into a system that has quality nutrients, like a Soil Matters program, we tend to get faster and better responses, because it creates a softer home and a softer environment for those microbes to work.
Yes, definitely, and by introducing EMs, you're accelerating the whole program, and in a good way, in that you don't have to come back and revisit the whole thing again. Yes. Because the biology is doing it for you. So it's a planned attack, but you have to know what you're looking for, like you guys do.
Yes,
and how you can incorporate that with other systems as well, and it works well. It works well with anything you're trying to improve.
Yeah. Okay, so what are you doing here today, Rob?
We're just looking at Tim Chamberlain's soils and crop rotation, and trying to improve the overall production by bettering the soils for what they want to grow.
And what are you seeing?
Yeah, seeing everything from
quite a bit of variance, isn't there?
Yeah, a lot of variance, and it's more getting into the rotation and presenting the ground in a good condition, so you come out the other end with a good pasture. And some soils haven't responded well in the past, others are better, but the bones are there to be very good.
Yes. Yeah, and especially, I mean, part of the rotation, or part of the benefits of the rotation, is that, you know, the soil gets a long time to rejuvenate. It doesn't get turned over as much, and so I suppose that's where your nutrients and the biology gets a chance to repair and sort of operate more effectively.
Yes, it's looking at the soils that, or the inputs that will last and give you the right result.
Yeah.
As opposed to just a bit of spray and pray sort of program.
And so how did you end up getting involved with Tim and Harts Creek?
Basically because all of our products are actually organic. Yes. Or can be organically certified, which isn't known to a lot of people. Think that organics means you don't do anything, whereas you do. And Tim never really found someone to advise him on how to use these products right through, and maintaining good soil structure in any cropping situation. Soil structure is the big one that's going to keep you going.
And you started off up at Mount Cass with his team, and now you've moved down here?
Yes, yeah. And again, Mount Cass is on a broader picture and more pastoral as opposed to cropping.
Yes.
But yeah, it's at this stage all going really well.